find that now. Key. Yeah, I just came in.
Lucas Station.
Get dumb. Jab, swing, dip, punch, dip, rush, dip, take your knee, and you stab it, and they dip.
So wait, we be live? Do you think about this video I'm telling you about behind this man? Oh, my bad.
So you tell the whole people what we finna do, huh?
Wow, listen here.
My bag,
I'm like, okay.
My bag,
That's how you feel?
That's what the song do, though.
I think you almost kicked the table to Lake Michigan. Hold on.
Hey. Hold on, man. Pardon the body. 1,000 pardons. Shout out to homie Kid Bodie with that track right there, man. What's the name of that joint?
Kick Punch, man. Kid Bodie right here on Bar for Bar.
Yes, sir, man. Hip hop mosh pit. Y'all better get in tune with that
You
shit
know what?
there, bro.
This song gave me a Bone Crusher vibe.
Right. It's like, Joe, I'm sweating already, bro. I mean, maybe it's what's in the cup.
No. He was over here activated, ready to fight.
Man, I almost kicked the goddamn table across the
I was following the directions of what it said. Kick. When he said put the knee up in the gut, I was and yeah, it was there. Like, my bad.
I dig it.
My bad. Shout out to homie Kid Bodie. Make sure y'all follow him right now on all social media. Y'all see it at the bottom down there, man. But yeah, what's cracking?
Today's show is sponsored by our sponsors.
Shout out Supreme Creators Maintenance and Remodeling, man. Make sure y'all go follow their page right now on Facebook. Go check them out on IG at Supreme Creators Maintenance. And if you need some work done, remodeling or repairs, it's no job too big or too small, man. Hit them up, 773-630-6319. Again, that's Supreme Creators Maintenance and Remodeling.
Those guys actually hooked us up with this deck that we've been chilling on for the past few weeks, man. They did a real
ending our summer, pretty much.
Yeah. Check them out on Facebook.
Y'all see we've added a few little things, man. Y'all getting real decorative back here.
Couple of elements here.
Oh, let's see, we got the DJ MX Tiller, we got Bar, we got Wow's. Hold on, we got Wow Smash Cash and Radio right here. I got a new logo, y'all.
Y'all see us out here, man. We branding at its best. Shout out to Esquire Harris, man. He gave us the fist. Saying, shout out to the show.
Shout y'all out.
Ready. Dopeness. He gave us a dopeness on the thing. Y'all know what I'm picking up on. We able to show the live comments now. So when we saying such and such comment, we able to put them on live stream.
Right. Okay, about that.
Right then and there. So shout out to everybody who tuned in and, tuned into the show. Let's get to today's show, by the way, so people know what's going on. Today's conversation is about two really, really good MCs, really dope rappers, some fan favorites, and we got a lot of dope reviews on this. We got Mos Def versus Lupe Fiasco.
No doubt.
It's been a real entertaining week musically.
Yes.
Listening to these two gentlemen catalog.
I've been rocking with it. Wait, hold on. She gave you a kind of look. Like, hold on.
You think it was entertaining?
You know what?
You didn't agree?
Oh man. So it was kind of a. So I thought I was really excited, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little lost for words because I was slightly disappointed. I was very excited going into this because obviously, you know, these rappers come from a time where I feel like was the best time in hip hop. You know, late 90s, early to mid 2000s, even some of the late 2000s, you know, it was a really good time in hip hop.
Okay.
So I was kind of excited. And I don't know if it was because Lupe Fiasco was from the city.
Chi-Town, West Side.
We were so excited that I was so excited for this. And I definitely listened to Lupe when I was younger, but I guess I didn't realize the lack of consistency and content that he had. And the reason why I say that is because from what I've seen, he had album wise, he had like between 5 and 7 albums.
About.
And it was like he would pick and choose when he wanted to go hard. And to me, that's kind of disappointing because you know, even though the reason why I say I was excited, I guess I never fully listened to him consistently like that. Okay. So the stuff that I did here, it was like, whew, that nigga went hard, you know, especially with some of the features that he did. I always feel like he was such a dope ass artist, especially to be from the city, especially to be an artist that wasn't always rapping about murder, kill, all of that shit. We had our, you know, I guess Chicago version of the Mos Def or, you know, what have you. But
Mos Def, dig that.
But he started getting boring. And that kind of.
But what about Common? But what about Kanye?
Kanye ain't never been boring.
No. I'm not talking about boring. I'm talking about, you said Chicago's version of Mos Def. Like,
well, so for me, Common, I'm in tune with him, but Common came out when I was a little girl. Ooh. So even though he's been able to, even though he's been able
Does that make me old?
No.
That's like 7th grade, I think.
Even though Common was able to, you know, stay relevant and keep going in the rap game, I've always had a connection to him because it's Chicago. He talk about Chicago. He's hip hop. But Lupe, you know, we're around the same age range. So, you know, there's that connection there. But listening to him now, it's like, ooh, to consistently, he was boring. You know what I mean? So it's like you have in the beginning, it was like, oh, okay, shit, this little young nigga got something to say. Then you go to the second album, it's like, it's not like it sounded like he was just rapping to be rapping. He's good at what he do, but the content started getting boring.
Damn.
And then, like I said, then you'll hear him an album after that, and it's like, oh shit, okay, he got something to say again. But then after that, it'll get boring again. You know what I mean? It's like there wasn't no consistency there. So do I believe that Mos Def is better than Lupe? No. I feel like they are both great rappers in their own right. But Mos Def took this for me because he was the most consistent and keeping his content going.
I didn't expect you to say that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not expect you to say that.
What you thought I was gonna say?
Damn.
I thought you was gonna take Lupe.
Wait, hold on, bro. You think this show is made out of bias because we're from Chicago, brothers?
But the thing is,
I didn't say that.
But you know what? Lupe had won it for me before I even started listening. I'm like, of course it's Lupe. What the fuck? It's Lupe. Nah, it wasn't.
It was striking to me
that consistency in content kind of threw me, because like we always talk about, the evolution of the artist through their music is very important in the bars as well, because you got some artists that elevate in life, but they don't necessarily know how to keep going and portray that in their music, in their bars. Lupe just kind of, he was here, flatline, here, flatline. You can't have, for me, you can't have a career like that, because then you'll fucking lose me. Like, damn. And that's not even about a short tension span. It's just like, all right, the nigga had me last album. What the fuck was this album about? Okay. Well, now I'm not even excited about another album coming out.
So you saying his growth was the type of growth that you would, because you know usually artists growing, people be like, oh, he grew like 1 minute, even though Lupe didn't talk about dope and nothing like that, right? You don't feel that he grew to you, or
I don't feel like he grew that much because when he came out, he had kind of he wasn't a hood nigga that was learning as he go. When he came out, his sound sounded a little polished. Of course, we learn throughout the way as we go. You know, you step into something, you learn and as you go. But when he came out, he already sounded polished. He sounded like he knew what he was doing, and he could have, for me, he could have only went up from there. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I'm a rap, but I got to figure this out for the first couple of albums. It sounded like he came into the game. He knew what he was doing, and I was expecting greatness. It was like a stair. You know what I mean? I was expecting him to go up a few steps every time, but it's like he kind of went flat for me at like about every other album or so.
So you took Brooklyn.
I did.
All right.
yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody who tuned in, man. Can I do my shout outs right now? Shout out Bondi. What up, Cuzzo? Shout out Chad London. Shout out Rashad. Shout out, hey, what up, sister-in-law? Happy birthday to my nieces. You know what I mean? Michaela. Shout out Cuzzo. You know what I mean? World of Squirrel. Happy birthday, you know?
My boy birthday.
Yeah, he out in Vegas right now. You know, Cuz out there turned up, man. Shout out Gino Green. Everybody who tuned in right now. This one was a good one to me because the artists, to me, when you look at their track list or the type of music that they make as far as hip hop music, they like on the same type of scale.
Okay. Like
they reached out, they didn't stick in that just hip hop type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like they tried to. Let me say this. This is a point I wanted to get across. I love music, first of all, right? So loving music, I tend to love different genres, no matter what time of day it is. You know what I mean? I can love what you call gospel. I don't see them as genres. I just like the music. If we got a message to it, if it's saying some shit, it could be like at a time I want to party, I want to hear some party shit. I want to be spiritual, I hear some gospel shit. But it's all music to me. You know the standards of what we took it and we made it as. This is hip hop. This is this. When you listen to these artists right here, they try to show you that music is music. Don't like, because when I listened to Mos, he did like a lot of rock with his bars, right? Like the second album, really he went into that rock and rap thing, but it was a dope ass blend to me. Like he was able to drop bars and then lose none of his himself in it. You know what I mean? And start sounding like a rocker or some shit like that. Yeah. It was just he took the beat of the rock and started rapping on. So that was dope. Lupe to me always been a dope ass artist from the beginning. Like, you know, I always liked him, but actually sitting down listening to this stuff here, but also knowing his backstory, right? Because it was a lot behind it when I started listening, right? Now, compared to his first 3 albums, which he was under a major label at the time. Especially the last album that he did under them, he didn't really want to put that out, which was the Laser Losers. He really did, like they fought to put that out, right? Like for real. Atlantic didn't want. I
love that.
But he fought for that album. He fought for that album. So when you go to the new ones, how you say it, Dogmas or Dogmas, the first one and Dogmas Wave. Like he reached out. He got Rondo on the track. Let Rondo be Rondo. But you hear Lupe. I feel like in that he was like he broke the chains off of him.
Talk your talk, brother.
And breaking the chains off of him, he was spitting mode, like because he could spit. But I do catch what you were saying like, in the first couple of hours. I felt like he would just he do that rhyme and shit where you just rhyme sometimes. Like it sounds dope. What the fuck you saying? Now his breakdown of what the fuck he's saying came out on Dumb It Down. If you listen to Dumb It Down, what he did with I think the homie name, what was the homie name? Not Minnesota. What was the homie name that was on that song with him? Dumb It Down.
Get my Googles on while you keep talking.
So him and homie go back and forth, right? Homie do the like the hood. Come on, Lupe, you need to dumb it down. Like the rhymes you saying is too hard. They don't even understand this shit. Like he played back and forth. Now Lupe verses on that, I ain't gonna lie, it threw me because I'm listening to this shit like, what the fuck is you saying? Like, what you talking about? But when dude come on, it's like, all right, he break it down to a simpler fashion. But that explains Lupe there. That right there, that song right there explains his career.
Mm-hmm.
That they've been trying to have him say some of the dumbest shit in the world,
Mm-hmm.
so people can catch on to it. But he always just did something different. True enough, people from Chicago know Lupe, know about his situation, know what's going on with him. So we know he made a.
I don't break it down. What you mean?
He made a being from out west, he been involved with the streets. He know about the streets and all that. Like he ain't no church choir boy. And we ain't throwing no dirt on the man name. You know what I mean? Like he knows the streets. So when he constantly made the decision not to rap that way.
Yeah.
Like I've also heard him in interviews say, "Look, man, I could rap that shit, but why?" Right? So again, like
Dumb It Down is featuring Gemstones and Graham Burris.
Yeah. So him and Bro go back and forth on there, and it was just like you just hear the fight he got. Like even when they got the label saying, "No, you need to do this, Lupe." You trying to get people smart, Lupe. Like it's a different feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, we going bar for bar. And that's what this show about. Now I could lie and say, we Chicago, because we Chicago niggas. Now Chicago niggas don't lie. Let me stop. Well, no, we do lie. I can't even lie on that one. Like, but what I mean, like, I could have just said directly, look, nigga, it's Lupe 100%, but my choice behind this shit, like, I could go to Sunshine with Mos Def. Like, it's tracks that this man did, Brooklyn, like, that he spit so hard on that I'm like, fuck, why? Why did Lupe pull me in at the end and not at the beginning? Because at the beginning, I started not liking some of the shit. Like the Cool, I listened to the Cool and was like, then he said, I got something for the ladies right now. So when he give us something for the ladies, I ain't think he was gonna say booty shaking, ass shaking. It was all right. It wasn't like, and I expect, because I know he knows a lot, that I be wanting to hear a lot more. Now, he did do the dope song that he did was that, like, I don't know if y'all caught on to it. It was about the guns, and how he broke it down was like he broke it. He named a nigga who needed a gun, but not just a nigga here. He motherfucker this over, and so like they've been trained under these guns. He went under Somalian act, like how he phenomenal with the stories is what I can say. But bar for bar, I give it to Mos, bro.
Yeah. He's a good storyteller.
Like, his story's a motherfucker. Like he got some, like, and no disrespect to the man, Joe. He got some dope ass, like some shit like hip hop done saved my life. Like when you hear this, even though he put it in a rapper from Houston concept, but he just really talked about an underground rapper trying to get on, bro. Like, and when he broke it down, and then how the industry will fuck you over, bro. So that's why I'm thinking, if he continue to drop some more albums for us, we might get more of Lupe, like we got in how you say the last two, Dragas, what's the first one? Because I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Dragas Light and Dragas Wave. That's what they call it. Dragas Light and Dragas Wave is what I feel like. That's when Lupe started coming.
But see, I feel like, and I feel again the way that the same thing that I said with Common, and I know Common had no idea around him. I feel like the cultures are different, and you can tell that.
What you mean?
So like in New York, like remember we talked about how if you go to New York, it's kind of a small world when it comes to this rap shit. You got a bunch of people in this small world. You got a Tribe Called Quest maybe hanging out with fucking Wu-Tang, and that's just hypothetically. You know what I mean? It's a small world. So if I have the fortunate lifestyle to be around y'all, to learn from y'all, and there's people around that'll help you hone in on your craft and get great at that shit, compared to and I'm not saying Lupe didn't have nobody, but
me a drink to this one.
Because he had now, because I was finna say, like, Lupe he just did it live talking about it. He come up with Kanye as far as in the rap level thing. Like this who he was with. Like, and I don't know if that's the reason why, because his first album was executive produced. We got to do this right. His first album was executive produced by
what I mean is
Jay.
So when
like,
Lupe, what I mean is when Lupe first started rapping,
okay,
who did he have around him to help hone in on this craft?
You got something. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Who
Probably
did
the
he
West
help?
Side.
That's what I mean.
know.
But that's what I mean. So
What?
you have a lot of people that's like.
Wait.
I'm just listening.
So
What?
let's say let's say for instance, I don't know if y'all seen on Netflix Roxanne, right?
I did. That's one of my favorite shows.
So who do you see in that show that's from the projects that rap for her?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. So
QB, nigga.
Boom. That's what I'm saying. So he come out and he say, I'm finna spit for you. She like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? So you got people that's around you that can help you and be like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna take notes on what the fuck I need to do, compared to a city kid in Chicago where the culture is motherfucker. You got the motherfuckers who get drunk and then they freestyle out here. But you don't have actual ciphers out here, or I ain't seen none where motherfuckers is just in the streets or standing around. Usually it's something that's put together where artists can, or aspiring artists can come together in a venue and then they all start sharing that creativity. But it's never 5-6 niggas standing around doing a cipher on the street.
You know what?
To where a motherfucker can, take notes and be like, oh shit, okay, wait. I see what you're doing.
Look. And damn, that's crazy because you just clicked the whole thought of my mind, right? We don't see that. But in jail in Chicago, you do.
Okay.
Like that's the fun. But I know I'm saying like that's where it buzz at. Damn, yeah.
It wasn't wrong.
What else they got to do?
It was blunt, but it wasn't wrong. Like I'm with you.
But no, but in the hip hop aspect, she said for y'all the guys, man, and the girls. Like, look,
everybody.
But look, right now, no, not everybody, bro. We not gonna go.
I don't mean it like that. I'm talking about free.
That nigga said free everybody. No.
Y'all finna have me snorting on camera. Get up out of here.
Look,
I don't mean it like that.
But it's crazy that you just said that because literally we only see hip hop ciphers outside as at an event or some shit. Like I don't see like motherfuckers just. I don't even know if they still doing it in Brooklyn, but that's what we are told that they do. Like they'll pull up on a block or at the barber shop.
It was once their culture.
Yeah.
That was
like,
once happening.
Only time you hear that shit, I ever saw that shit was in jail. Like going in the county jail, every motherfucker star, right? That's what you knew who had the bars. You'd be like, oh, this nigga come home. I got 5 bodies. Damn. Okay, next month. My bad. No, my bad. But all right, so who you got, bro? Who you got, bro?
Ooh.
Shout out to everybody tuned in. What's up, Mimi LeGrand?
So right now, both of y'all took Mos.
Right? At this point, yeah.
Now,
yeah.
I want to say this before I start going into my portion of the what I took. Y'all know a lot of my favorite MCs come from Brooklyn, right? And I'm gonna name off a few of them. Jay-Z, of course. We ain't even got to say that. Biggie, Talib Kweli. Big Daddy Kane, Jizza, Lil Kim, ODB, Fab, Jean Grey, Light, Buckshot,
This nigga gonna name everybody from Brooklyn, motherfucker. Like,
shout out to A Boogie. Like it's a lot of BKMCs that I fuck with.
Okay.
Right?
No doubt.
I want to just put that out there because y'all know I represent for the Brooklyn MCs.
You from Chicago, bro? How the hell you represent for the Brooklyn
MCs? Because I fuck with the Brooklyn MCs a lot. For some reason, it seems like they tell my story, right? But what I'm
nigga
getting
from Brooklyn telling the Chicago nigga story.
Let me get to what I'm getting. What I'm trying to say.
Dope boy, so
Okay.
Let me get to what I'm trying to say.
Just got the love.
All I'm saying is, I can't believe y'all.
El Negro.
I can't believe y'all.
Why you mean that?
I fuck with Mos Def.
Yeah.
He's a dope artist. Shout out to the whole Ruckus camp because when they was doing that Ruckus movement, he was one of the front runners of that. Yeah. Miss Fat Booty was one of the joints that was like, oh my God.
Yeah, how he break it down on that motherfucker.
Oh my God. It's
so off that though, because I know if you finna go that way, you're gonna have to quote me. You got to show me.
There.
Please do. Let's go. Please.
Right? It was like he one of those guys you can't deny.
Exactly.
Super talented, super dope, super hip hop, super MC. Like he's the MC's MC, right?
And you know what? I love that he did what he needed to do, had to say what he needed to say, and got the fuck out the game.
what I can't. It's hard for me to fathom this though, because you took Mos Def, and I'm personally saying you.
Mhm.
And the reason I'm saying you is
You say I'm
because
wishy-washy.
it was a conversation that I seen on a Drink Champs podcast, and we always shout them out because we fans of everybody. Where the conversation was, the question was asked rather to Nas was, who was the closest artist that you seen to like to mimic you, or that you thought was close to you?
True that.
And the artist that he named was Lupe Fiasco. Right?
True that.
So if you mirror them, if you mirror Nas and if you mirror Lupe, they about the same, right? Like,
if you talk about beat selection, hell yeah.
Beat selection,
garbage,
lyrics, right? Like, hear me out. This is what I'm saying. We know, because if you listen to Lupe, we know there were some industry records that he had to put out for the industry.
True that.
They good. It's just the win.
Okay, I was just making sure. My bad, y'all.
We had some industry records that he had to put out, right? Like when he put out joints with Trey Songz, or when he put out the Spotlight joint. But what differs me from Lupe to Nas was some of his records was still conscious, right? Like he never veered away from his consciousness.
True that.
If that makes sense,
True
right?
That.
Like
True that.
Lupe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like if you listen to him, he never showed Shorty his ice. He never do that. He might say, "Hey, you can get it. Maybe I love you," but never like, I'm gonna go this way.
It sounds like you dissing Nas a little bit, because you just went off a
favorite.
lyric.
I just want to point that out.
He ain't never showed his ice. Did you? That was a diss, bro.
No.
Shawty, say what's your problem. I know where you took that from, bro. Okay, all right.
My bad.
I don't know if you dissing Nas or not,
I'm not
bro.
dissing Nas.
You sound like Jay, little brother, bro. All right, go ahead, though.
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
Brother.
No, I ain't saying nothing, bro. Go ahead.
You did. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to figure out from a Nas fan point of view.
Now just wait, hold on. Now, just because I rock with Nas don't mean I have to rock with who he rocks with.
No. That's what I'm not saying. What I'm trying to say.
Because now,
like,
if this would have been Lupe against somebody else, it probably would have been Lupe. But you put him against Mos Def.
Let me get to where I'm going with.
Let's go. Come on.
Because I felt like Lupe wordplay has always been amazing. Right, his double entendres, the way he might specifically say this thing, but in retrospect, when the whole story come to, it's about something totally different, which means the same thing, but it's just a whole different way. Like for lack of better, Joe, right? Like to the average person, Joe is a name. But to us, Joe is everybody.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So for him to do that like consistently and to put some dope records together like that was like,
I wouldn't say it was consistent. He does that, and he does a phenomenal job at it, but not consistently. That's my problem. Not consistently.
But this is my problem with Mos, right? I felt like we got some good records from Mos, but like his albums was kind of boring.
See, and Lupe got bored.
Right, because that's what I'm telling you.
They both did. Like they both had their moments where it was like
this and this is what made me pick.
So what separated me? Me to me was no.
Go ahead now.
Lupe was more lyrical. Y'all know Brooklyn got my favorite artist, my favorite rappers. So it wouldn't be hard for me to pick a Brooklyn
What's more
rapper.
lyrical, bro? If you could say 1,000 words, but if we don't understand what the hell they say, like when I'm saying, like,
y'all know I'm not a fan of abstract rappers, right?
And that's what he sounded a little bit.
So for me to hear Daydreaming and be like, damn, that's dope.
That was one of my favorite songs.
You feel me? Or for me to hear like some records and be like Bitch Bad and be like, damn.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's him flipping it. Of course, like I rocked with those joints.
But let me go.
Come on.
To most, because
Come on.
like mathematics is
Let's
my
go.
shit.
Let's go. Come on.
I'm a DJ. I'm one of them hip hop motherfuckers. Like I love it all, right? I'm just saying what took it for me is the way that I felt Lupe was more versatile with his lyrics than most. Like most he's straight to the point, straight like it. He tell dope stories a little bit, but like he don't really like I to me, I feel like he ain't never like really like all the way indulged, like all the way, like it's just been straight to the point, I guess is what I'm getting to. Like Lupe will give you a combination of both.
Lupe has a lot of filler content, meaning he's gonna fill a song up with rhymes, he's gonna rap for you, and you'll get something deep in between, but he has a lot of filler content.
Not really though, like some yeah and no, right?
And maybe that's just me because I do like the abstract shit.
So
when
you hear
so
free chill for sure.
Yes.
For sure, yeah, free chill.
Mm-hmm.
That's his man, like, and that's his loyalty too. Like it's a lot behind that man and his story. But we going bar for bar on this, bro.
Bar for bar for me, I took Lupe.
Okay.
I took Lupe.
Okay.
Like, and when I did the poll, a lot of people I've seen took Lupe. What
it was 50-50
50-50
for me.
Now my poll
Like
was
it depends
almost
on
there.
the day.
No
I
bullshit.
swear to God, it was like on Monday I post, here come Lupe, here come Mos Def. I post, and then on Tuesday it's Mos Def. It was a 50-50 on every poll I posted.
It's two dope artists though.
Yeah,
no doubt.
It's two dope artists that we can sit here and debate.
Back and
See,
forth,
I feel like with that industry shit, I feel like so you don't have to, and I feel like Jay-Z did this. I feel like
Why
you don't
point to me when you said Jay-Z though. Like I'm not Jay-Z.
I feel like he was able to maneuver through the game and still put motherfuckers on while not trying to be too conscious or try to, to be too smart in his raps to where motherfuckers be like, hold on, what the fuck did you say? And not understand it. He was able to put shit out in a way to where it's like, that nigga just put me on game. But he didn't have to do it in this whole, big ass, I'm gonna throw smoke and mirrors at you, and then you gotta figure the shit out. And now when you're 25 years old, you get it.
I didn't think
I'm
no. And I ain't saying Jay. This is what I'm saying. And I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to talk about that, right?
As an artist, he
did. And as an artist, but no, listen, bro. This is me. This is what you call at that time the greatest. You might still say right now, but at that time, the top artist. He retired and said, "Look, I want to executive produce this motherfucker that's not even a part of Def Jam." That what was so crazy because at that time he was on Def Jam. Right. He was running Def Jam and he was like, "No, I'm gonna take care of this one here." Like, so he saw something in him. So for that part, and you coming from the depths of Chicago, I felt because I know again later on listening to Dragas. You hear Lupe, you like, nigga, I knew you had this shit in. Or even on mixtape shit, because Lupe on mixtape shit is different from this album fucking Lupe.
This is what I'm trying to figure out, like how y'all took Mos. But
like, because he did, you remember Jesus Walk? He did Moses Walk.
I'm trying to figure out, like, if you heard these records, why you took Mos?
Consistency is the reason why I took Mos.
Because I listened to, look, and I've been able to, I've been blessed. Okay. I've been blessed to go, bro, listen, I'm going to tell you like this, and this ain't no bullshit. I had Lupe through the door, bro. No bullshit. No doubt. Because it's not just because I never really listened to Mos, no bullshit. So sitting like I've known his songs, his made, the man. I ain't never sat down there. The single that was hot, and I went to his concert. And I was like, oh damn, yeah, Black Star. I fucked with that. So when going to their concert, I'm seeing. So really sitting down listening to this shit, I'm like, damn, this nigga really going. The guy going in. He's spitting them bars, and he holding his own. Right? This ain't Black Star. This is Mos Def. So it's like, all right, jumping on the song, him and Busta going back and like, come on, bro. Like, and I'm hearing this, like, I'm thinking as Lupe, when you get on the song with Jay-Z, nigga, I'm finna say the hardest shit that come out. And I ain't gotta talk about no dope. Cause this nigga ain't finna talk about no. I already know. I'm finna, but I figured this supposed to be the quotables. This is just me. That's just my thought. Like, you only get one. I always go back to this. that song with Eminem. You only get one shot. Not miss a chance to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What you think about the record Umi Says?
That's my shit. He talk about his granny, G. Umi said, shine your light on the world. Yeah, that was my intro to him.
Really? Miss Fabody was my intro.
That was my intro.
No, I knew it from Black Star, that Brooklyn record.
That was my intro. And then I was like, that's when because I'm watching videos and tests. When I see this, like, wait. Then I recognize who he was. Like, oh, wait, okay. Catch it to him. But listen to these albums, bro. Like, even to his last one, that True Magic, like the bars, bro.
But
bars.
This was like, I'm a little bit confused though, like, because like, even with you, right? You love abstract artists.
I do.
And Lupe abstract than a motherfucker. Like,
okay, so I mean, but Lupe, okay, maybe it's just at my age, but Lupe, I had one song and I can't remember the name of it, but he was talking a hell of black shit. I had one song on Mos Def now that I was like, what the fuck that nigga say? Hold on, run that shit back. Lupe, I was like, I enjoyed this, but there wasn't a song that I wanted to hit rewind on.
So even okay. What's the rest of Lupe record that you brought it up where he made it seem like he was talking about a Houston artist? I honestly thought he was rapping for Chameleon at the time, right? But come to find out, he wasn't. He was just rapping in a sense of a
underground artist
coming from wherever, right? And
hip hop didn't change my life.
Like,
yeah,
his first couple albums was that though. Like he. Like, for me, he never ventured off from the consciousness of his rap. Like, the singles were singles, but like, even like if you listen to Superstar, right? You are what you say. You
know that's one of them tracks he ain't want to do though. You know that, right? Even though he killed it, because you find out. No, not to jump off the subject. Like, you found out he turned down a lot of shit that could have been like that shit. That B.O.B. was on them 2 joints that B.O.B. skyrocket with
was for him. Mm-hmm.
Lupe turned them down. Like, no, I don't want to do that shit. Like,
and it's crazy that you get to see like the influence of a label.
Yeah, on Atlantic, because that was Atlantic,
how
right?
They want you to like, how they want to package you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they figured they
Atlantic,
and this is where it comes back down to that independent shit. Now, that's why I say, I think if we get a couple of more albums from Lupe, because again, y'all go check out Drox. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it.
He a real ninja though,
like,
fool. Like, he...
yeah, that mode. Yo, you see the samurai sword, you know, but his old man and them like was under that act too, though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
this is a fact.
Yeah.
So 2-1 Mos
So
Def.
like I said, it wasn't because Mos Def is a better rapper than Lupe. They both hold their own in their own right in this game, but it was about consistency.
But this bar for bar, you can't say he ain't a better rapper and then take this nigga for.
Cause I'm finna say.
He finna turn the laptop.
Did I knock all this shit over?
He finna turn the laptop over. I'm like, damn, I don't want no smoke, cuz. I don't want no smoke.
You got some hip hop news for us?
Do I?
Because they're gonna be looking at me this week like, oh, you take the city this week. I did not take the city yet.
While she's looking up the hip hop news, I got some lyrics. Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on, calm down.
I got some bop lyrics.
Let's hear them. Let's hear his lyrics.
So of course, with this whole Tory Lane shit, there's like a crazy ass turn to just when you think you finna make a right turn, you hit a fucking brick wall, and then you make a U-turn, and then you like, okay, cool. Well, I'ma just go left from this way. Then you hit another fucking brick wall. So sources are saying that, you know, the what's the friend name? I can't get her name right. But apparently Tory
Kelsey or Chelsea or something like that.
It was K something. But apparently Tory has made allegations that he was fucking with her behind Megan's back. So she's coming out now and saying that know,
was he ever fucking with Megan? Like, is this a thing? Like,
oh yeah, no, they saying that they was together.
Cool, go keep going.
So apparently this K person is her best friend.
So he was fucking Megan and her friend.
So it's supposed to be fucking around with her.
Quarantine.
And so now she's coming out and saying that Megan was really abusive, but you know how I feel about that. Oh, also she owns a boutique, so Megan get a lot of her shit from her boutique.
No, there's 2 separate people that saying this.
Really?
That boutique person was the boutique person. She said Kelsey hasn't came out, her statement yet, but she will be.
No, it was Kelsey. I'm gonna bring that up for y'all.
Oh, so you got another?
Yeah,
She dropped hers too.
I'm gonna bring that up for y'all. So it's supposedly somebody that's close to Megan. But the unfortunate thing is we done seen bitches do they girls dirty for some dick, and that really sucks. Also, Tory just seems like he keeps sinking himself into deeper holes. So of course this whole controversy is over him shooting at Megan. There's been a close source that says that he said to Megan, "Dance, bitch, dance," before he shot at her. And now people are starting to come at Tory Lanez. So Rick Ross came at him. And Tory had this to say to him. Tory told Rick Ross, "I respect you too much as a black man to disrespect you in these times. However, I went out and marched 9 days straight for Breonna Taylor in your city. I didn't see the boss out there once.
Damn.
Also, stop tagging your endorsements and posts about her. It's a poor decision." And he posted that, he tweeted that at Rick Ross. But I really kind of think it's contradictory for you to be going so hard about this black woman getting shot, and the story is you actually shooting a black woman. And Rick Ross, he put out a video, and to wrap that all up, Rick Ross said, "Little boy, boss up."
Okay, I want in. I've been waiting on this all week.
Okay, before we go in.
Yes, I did.
You listened to the album?
Yes, I haven't
heard it yet.
And
I want to go back.
before you say that, his album sales are the lowest they've ever been.
Who cares?
In the first week.
Who cares, right? Like, because at this stage, it ain't about artists' album sales, right? I want to be clear about something.
Okay.
Y'all know me. I don't care about celebrity gossip. I don't care about celebrity
this controversy. What he tells y'all.
No, this is real. I don't care, right?
Conversations, though.
The reason I'm even gonna get in this conversation is because of that exactly. Like, we don't know what happened.
Okay.
Nobody knows what happened.
What Tory say happened though? Because he doesn't tell his story.
Hold on. What? The reason I've never had nothing to say about none of this shit because I wasn't there, right?
Okay.
I can't say who did what.
Okay.
All we know is Megan came out right away and said that he shot her.
Not right away.
A week later.
Couple of weeks later, bro.
I'm not trying to get on Megan case and say she fouled.
No, I ain't saying that neither. I'm just
saying the first statement I
immediately.
heard. I seen the TMZ video. Let me get to the point. I seen the TMZ video. Megan was actually shot. You seen her limping. Everybody jumped on Tory Lanez saying he shot her. He fouled. She did a live post saying that Tory did shoot her. Right. I don't know what the timeline was on everything. I'm just saying that she said he shot her. Tory never said nothing. His album, I listened to it this week. I'm not for cancel culture.
Okay.
Let me get to the shit. I'm not for cancel culture.
So you ain't cancel 6ix9ine though?
He's not part of the culture to cancel. He's not part of the cancel the culture.
Come on now, let
me get to the shit.
Okay.
Here, go for it. Pull me one too.
Go on.
He's not part of the cancel for me to culture. I mean, he's not part of the culture for me to cancel.
Okay.
Right? Like,
yeah.
He's not of my ethnicity. I'm gonna be specific with what I'm saying today. He's not of my ethnicity. So I don't even gotta counsel him.
Okay.
I don't fuck with him.
Okay.
I never have. I don't play the music ever.
What the fuck is that rainbow hair about? Moving on.
That's not my business, right?
Like, shake it out. Go ahead. Go ahead, my bad.
So I'm not for cancel culture, right? We talked about this on the show previous times. We fuck with R. Kelly. We don't.
Wait, hold on, man. You see how you put that blanket across?
Do you not fuck with R. Kelly?
I ain't say that in public.
I was just listening to TP2 the other day.
I'm getting
hit it hard from. Okay,
I want to be specific with what I'm saying.
I fuck with Kel's music.
If he fucked up, he fucked up.
I fuck with Kel's music.
We ain't taking away from his artistry because of his music, right?
6ix9ine is whack as fuck.
We ain't comparing 6ix9ine to R. Kelly. That ain't got nothing to do with this.
Come on, now, ain't nobody comparing nobody.
Moving on is what I'm getting at is I'm not a fan of cancel culture. I've never canceled Kanye. I've never canceled
you can't cancel Ye, bro. Hold on.
No doubt.
But
you Twitter.
Cancel culture has.
But you can't. You Twitter. I'm just saying, bro.
Facts. It's a fact. Like, according to cancel culture, we supposed to cancel a lot of people.
True that.
I'm not for cancel culture, is what I'm getting at. Cancel culture does not exist in my world because, like if you're convicted, it like if you really did it and they got you, fuck you. Not fuck you, but cancel you.
True that.
Right? As black people, we deal with too much. We deal with too much from outside interference to immediately write somebody else off.
Right.
So I did not write Tory off because this thing came out about him shooting Megan, right? His album pretty much talks about that. Not just how everybody cancels him out, has canceled him without knowing what's going on, but people who was when he was doing quarantine radio was all over, bro. What up, bro? Quarantine. Like, let's be clear. When the quarantine first happened and COVID hit, it was only about 2 or 3 people who was like super relevant right away. Boosie, D Nice, Tory Lanez. Those were the 3 live videos you was checking every day.
Oh God.
Right? Fat Joe as well. Salute to Fat Joe.
Yes, sir.
Other than those, like you weren't checking in on everybody else Instagram lives. Those was the 4 lives for sure you wanted to check on.
I was checking on Cardi,
but she wasn't going live like that. Like Boosie, quarantine radio, you knew was going down.
Yeah, Boosie had him doing something.
And they need to get Boosie his Instagram back.
Yeah. Hey, Mark. Hey, what's his name? Mark Q.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. Yeah, that Boosie get it. So Boosie still ain't got his shit.
Tory Lanez, Boosie, Fat Joe, and D Nice was the ones we was checking for, right? So I don't know what happened with Megan and Tory specifically. I'm not against Megan because if he shot her, he foul, and I ain't fucking with him for that. Like let's be clear, because there's this whole black women ain't protected, and this is how you see it. Like to compare her to Breonna Taylor, it's 2 totally different dynamics, right? In my opinion, right now, right? Because I don't know the for sure details on what happened with Megan.
No doubt.
The details with Breonna Taylor is definitely official. Like, we've read the transcripts, we heard it, and what that dude named Cameron, whatever, fuck you, because you foul, right? Because I can say that, right?
Fouled in the motherfucker.
But with Megan, it's still up for grabs. Like, Tory basically on his album, he pretty much said her rock management nation is putting her up to saying certain things. Like, it's a thing that's been put against him for him to look bad in this situation, and it ain't his fault, or he ain't do it. From what I'm gathering, he basically talking about.
So y'all saying Chelsea's popped?
I've listened to the whole album.
Y'all saying Chelsea popped?
Did he lie and say he wasn't 5 foot?
He said, "I'm not 5'3", I'm 5'7".
You can't trust him right there, but you already know how I feel about.
I ain't never met him, and I can't tell you what his height is, right?
You can look at his head and tell. We know his hairline fake.
He ain't never disagreed with you on that though. I'm just talking about the specifics. I'm just talking about the specifics, right?
You can't trust short dudes.
Shout out to Felice. Felice gave us a wave, right? What up, Felice?
What up, Felice?
But I'm being specific in my conversation today on purpose with saying, listening to the album, it's some heat on the album. It's
and you
20
hear the tone
joints.
Of his voice.
Let me hear y'all. Let me give y'all this. It's about 20 joints. 17 of them is about her. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
Wait, what?
It's about the situation.
So he
about
got
being
17?
in love with her, about being in love with somebody. I don't
love her?
About I can't say if he. I don't know specifically if he talking about Megan, but it kind of sounds like he talking about Megan, like being in love
Megan
with her.
5'10".
Is he talking about being in love with? Having a crush on Kylie. He talking about like he had a crush on Kylie, but he ain't know she was taking him serious. Like it was a lot, right? He talked about the Shade Room and how they have an agenda against black people.
Damn.
I'm gonna give y'all the specifics of the shit that I heard, right? He talked about the Illuminati and when you own your masters.
He own his own masters?
Here we go. When you own your own masters, there's an agenda built upon you, right? And how he feels like he's being He's been a vessel in God something. I don't want to like just hear what I'm saying because I'm just getting to the point.
Why you breathe
again,
like that, man?
what I'm getting to is I want y'all to hear Tory Lane's perspective on shit and why I ain't jumping down nobody's neck. Like, oh, he fouled. He mentioned a few people named Kalani.
Okay.
Right? He said him and Kalani has been good friends for a long time. And for her to take him off her album and for her to not fuck with him because of allegedly what happened is foul because you know me. Call me.
Damn.
JoJo is another one that he said.
Who is JoJo?
She's a pop artist who took him off her deluxe album, or not the original album. He put both of them. He named both of them and said, with him, they got like 40 million views for these particular songs. Without him, those views ain't that high. Damn. And he talking some specific shit. I'm not saying like he made certain people, but what I agree with him on for the most part is this. If I known you in this industry or if I fuck with you in this industry and you felt a way before you jump on your live and talking shit about protecting Megan, not to say Megan don't need protection because if he fucked up, that's what she do need that. Call me to hear my side of the story because you if you know me, because 9 times out of 10 you can reach me if you're in the industry.
Okay.
So he said, Bun B, pick up the phone.
He
bro.
said Bun name?
He said Bun name. And he said, you protecting black women all of a sudden, but you was on the Big Pimpin' video pouring champagne on them.
Damn, why ain't trying to go there though, bitch?
What y'all feel on that?
Specific, because he's specific with it, and this is the shit that.
But niggas grow though.
No, this is the shit that me and you talk about. This is the shit me and you talk about.
But they grow.
We ain't talking about Bun B. Let's not, because we fans of Bun B, so we ain't particularly, that's they shit. They ain't got nothing to do with us, right? We gonna speak in specific. We talk about this all the time. If Wild fucked up, so they ain't getting on the internet to say, this nigga tweaked, he did. He don't represent bar for bar, he represent Wild.
Damn.
And I ain't saying they was ever friends to do that. If Radio Rahima ever did something that nobody was feeling, that like if she shot a rapper in the street, let's go there.
I'm
if she
dissing her
y'all
ass.
better put out a GoFundMe to get my bail. What the fuck?
I'm dissing your ass.
What I'm getting at is
Radio Rahima is done. Is not a part of bar for bar. And if it may say it is, he ain't a part of bar for bar.
I'm finna go viral then, because I'm finna be dissing your ass just like Academics' ugly ass.
I just wanted to get that out there to say.
But you know what?
Listen to the album. So you tell me listen to the album.
We're never gonna know the truth until the shit come out. Like we're never gonna know.
They ain't charged that.
What I'm getting at is the album is gonna be worth listening to.
But here's my thing, right? So in the midst of all this controversy, everybody got something to say. If Tory Lanez owns his own masters, if he's the controller of his destiny, yada yada yada, why wait and allow people to stack on the lies? And not even to get on and say, well, this is what had happened was, or to even try to make it a back and forth thing. Why allow your camp to put out any type of story? Why not get on live just like Megan did? And whether her live is true or not, we don't know because, like you said, we weren't there. Why put it in the album? Why wait so long? Why not get on live and just talk?
I got a great answer for that.
Why he have to?
Right. And how do you defend it? Because he's still going through this case. Like he ain't convicted.
He's not.
But this
he charged with this shit, right?
I don't
even think he charged.
I don't know specifics or nothing.
But this is my thing. So not necessarily defending, but getting on and actually. So this is a problem in the Black community. I feel is that sometimes we don't know how to effectively communicate amongst each other, or to articulate and push forward your message or whatever. And a lot of times when a lot of people do try to come out with something, after a controversial issue, and this could be whether this on the streets or in the music industry, it comes across so aggressive. So, you know, a motherfucker gotta be, and I'm not saying Tory did this because I haven't listened to this album yet, but a motherfucker gotta be tip bitches, or, you know, I couldn't stand this hoe, or something like that. And then it's like, damn, I was really in love with this girl. So sometimes it be like the way that you present your message comes off fucked up. So it's like, oh, well, nigga, you must have, you know, been this type of shitty ass nigga, instead of just coming out and not even necessarily defending or giving his side of the story, but just put out a little message real quick.
Okay, for me to play devil advocate, what if that's what this album is?
Because
you got to understand, everybody don't communicate the same way.
How long has this shit been going on at this point, though?
Well, now that it hit the fan, now I have to put this. Now my defense is I communicate with the album, because again,
what the fuck was Quarantine Radio?
Quarantine Radio was him just having fun,
and it been stopped though. Quarantine Radio stopped before him.
My point is that means he has the audience to do that though. Instead of waiting so long for an album, like I say, it could have just been a short message for him to come out and say, maybe he could say, hey, check this out. Everything ain't what it seems. Boom, I'm out.
Why should he have to say that?
Well, I'm gonna give you,
because at this point, come on now, this is the music industry. You as a regular person, yeah, what the fuck? I gotta, bitch, I don't know, y'all. This is the music industry, and this shit is about dollars and cents.
Wait, hold on now, because remember, we go back, when we think about this, we go back to Jay-Z, and this your homie, but this always go back to this whole thing right here, because what happened with the video of Solange, Jay-Z, and Beyonce in there. Has Jay-Z ever responded to the shit yet?
Yes.
What was his words?
His exact words, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna paraphrase it. His exact words was something about, you let Solange on all along, all you had to say you was wrong. That's basically the gist of what you're getting.
That's all.
And then
when you hear Beyonce say something, but this was how long he didn't give it to him right then. This was in
Beyonce said
a whole album later.
Beyonce said, of course, sometimes shit go down when it's $1 billion on the elevator.
But look how long down the line. They never stated, they never made a fucking statement at all. They waited to this.
All he did was took Solange shopping.
But you can't compare somebody who been in the industry for a couple of decades to him.
Okay, wait.
No, it's just the life is the way he does things.
Let's go back, because he addressed some of that. He said that though in the album. He addressed something where he says Jigga is his favorite rapper, but Rock Nation is against him because they have management. So what he basically was getting at was that he's up against Rock Nation, right? Mm-hmm. And it's fucked up. Like, he mentioned Jay a couple times on the album, maybe 2 or 3 times.
See, I don't even know this. I'm just putting the whole.
He mentioned Jay saying, not specifically Jay-Z, but like her representation is represented by Rock Nation,
right?
Which is he feel like he's up against, right? And they making him put out certain shit. He compared himself to Chris Brown. Now,
no, on his old master though too.
Not artist wise.
Oh, okay.
Owning his own masters.
Nice banner we got.
And what he said about that was, once you own your own masters, think about what they did to Mike, Prince, Chris Brown. And you own your own masters, you up against this. So what I'm getting at is, when you addressed it, why he ain't necessarily come out right away, or getting the media, why he threw the shade room and a few other people under the bus, was because certain media don't represent everybody like they claim.
Yeah.
Oh, we already know it's culture vultures. He
went hard to say it's a black woman who owns the shade room, who her investor was a white dude who invested $100,000 in her, and that's why she go against so many black people. And it was like, damn, wait a minute. Now Cardi B said this before. That's why you don't see Cardi on the shade room a lot. Like,
because she checked the ass.
Like, no doubt, I really. Okay.
And that's just.
Let me say this lightly.
I want y'all to hear that.
I really kind of wish that people would sometimes take Cardi a little more serious, even though she has the comedic nature that she has. And just, a lot of people don't take her serious because of her beginnings into the industry.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes she be saying some factual shit. Like, how many celebrities did get COVID after she said that?
Mm.
Like,
and
you know what I mean?
and
Sometimes she be saying some shit.
What he basically got at is there's an Illuminati. He
ain't never go to the look.
And so, like, you gotta hear the album. He basically
What's
said,
it called again?
It's his first name, something Stars, Daystar.
Daystar, yeah.
That's his first name.
Yep, Daystar.
But this
like DAY Star.
Who name?
Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
name,
yeah.
Daystar.
But see, that's
it's
what
a
I'm
dope
saying.
album though. I ain't gonna cap to y'all though. It's a real dope album. Like,
he a singer or a rapper? He a singer,
he
right?
both.
I don't know.
He's like, oh shit.
Man down. Hey, look, show's over with, man. Hey, show over with. We'll be right here. Give me that smash gas and ENT smash gas.
Just grab that in, brother.
Hold on, man.
So Daystar is the name of the album. Daystar is definitely the name of the album. It's a dope project. Like, I want y'all to listen to it when y'all get the chance.
But see, this is the issue I have, though.
Listen to it unbiasedly, though.
But this is the issue I have when I say he should have came out and said something. We heard everything from everybody around them. And you know what? One thing I saw when Black Panther died, Wakanda Forever. When he died, you know what somebody said? All the shit that he went through, and none of his camp came out and said nothing. Nobody never knew. You know what I mean? That's the respect that we need to have, and those are the type of motherfuckers we need. But when you got motherfuckers who your camp or your entourage, when they come out, and I know it's all about dollars and cents for these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been the case. But when you got people around you that's steady coming out and saying some shit, like I say, I just think a short, sweet message to come out and, just say your piece. Like I say, the nigga could have came out and
certain
said,
things you gotta be
them
careful
people.
with. Anytime your baby mama can get $1 million deal off a book, and that's your baby mama, she your baby mama, and
Who
can get
baby
$1
mama got
million.
$1 million?
I ain't going there because I don't want y'all to be talking shit.
But I'm just
just
saying,
gonna say, anytime your baby mama can get $1 million book deal off our story and sell that.
Damn.
Anyway,
I gotta get on some
what's
baby
next?
mama
we still on the news. We just started a whole nother.
We were still on the news.
Still on the news. So
I was talking to
Uncle Luke, don't stop. Pop that pussy. He finna get a divorce.
Come on, girl.
After 12 years.
He had finally
So
settled down
he is
with old
denying any abuse or cheating allegations. And we don't really know why they're getting a divorce. She hasn't really get it. I knew it.
I told y'all in the show. Y'all keep on playing.
We just gonna leave it like that.
You gonna just leave it.
But so we don't really have a reason why the divorce is going through. But he did say
he helped us start a sports management company though.
This is what he said. I never intended to get married to get divorced. That's not in my DNA nor my family's history. I believe in the sacred vows for better or worse, but I have respect for her decision.
Oh, she put it in there.
That's wild as hell for him to say that. But okay, sometimes you can't connect the artist to their music.
Holy moly.
Well, I mean, people grow up. You think he's supposed to have a whole pop of their ass around him?
Hey.
It's a character. Uncle Luke, now he became Grandpa Luke.
If Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman can become a rich white wife out of a prostitute, why not, right? Moving on. So I love...
That's true. That's all fact. Wait, she was a prostitute in Pretty Woman?
Yeah, yes. You ain't know. That's how he first went on a date with her. She was a call girl, not a prostitute. Was she a call girl?
Prostitute.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because she had on them tall fucking boots with the little what's names and the little skirt. Okay, so anyway.
I'm thinking about Jennifer Lopez in her movie when she
Jennifer
was
Lopez.
The Maid in Manhattan.
You want her to be a hoe?
She was a maid, and she started dating the Democratic. Democratic.
No, he wasn't Democrat. He was just somebody important.
He was a presidential candidate.
And she was a hoe.
No, she was a maid.
She was a maid.
Oh.
Maid.
Okay, moving on.
I'm sorry. Maid in Manhattan. That was
so y'all know I love reporting about this dude. I've been reported about him for the past couple weeks. Can y'all guess who it is?
Michael Jackson.
No.
Kanye West.
No. Travis Scott.
Oh,
Okay.
Travis
So
Scott.
this young brother,
With the
which
McDonald's deal.
no,
Okay.
once again,
Because shout out to them nuggets. Them nuggets fat in them up.
so
Wait, I don't eat McDonald's.
I don't
I'm not finna
either,
shout
but I
you out,
just
though,
have
bro.
to eat
I
those
ain't gonna-
nuggets one time for
I
those.
ain't gonna shout you out.
it hasn't been confirmed, but
No
he's thinking
disrespect.
about coming out with a beer called Cacti. So,
Wait, who?
Travis Scott.
No. What was the name of it?
Oh, Cacti.
Like
Spelled
cataract eye?
CACTI.
Like short for cataract.
Sure.
I know some girls who call cataract eye. Sorry.
So
That
yeah.
nigga representing his H-Town for
Different
real,
show, sorry.
dog.
So yeah,
He out here getting
That
this bag.
Texas
so it's
shit.
looking like he might be hinting towards, coming out with the beer line,
They pretty
which
big in
is
Texas,
dope
too.
as hell. I fucking love this dude because if there's anybody,
So I was all for saying how girls get cataract eye.
shut up. So if there's anybody in the game, like we always talk about expanding and coming up off this shit,
Yeah.
it's Travis Scott has definitely been doing his shit when it comes to the business moves and all that shit. I don't know who he got behind him, but kudos to you. Probably that motherfucking Jenna girl.
You said it, not me.
He still fucking with her?
Don't know, but it's
That's
his
his
baby
baby
mama,
mama?
so shit.
The mama is the one, though.
But his baby mama's his baby mama.
So
you know.
he might do have. Hey,
So what she said, she probably hoeing him out too. Time to move on. What y'all listening to?
damn.
Oh my God, she said he probably.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe. I've been in my. I'm gonna say what I've been listening to. I've been ready to pull out the itchy, Joe. It's been real grimy around here, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been all in my bag. Griselda, bro. Like, I just been, and when I say Griselda, I mean, other than me checking out most of them this week, man, it's been straight up Griselda, bro. Like, I've been back and forth from a king to a god. And when I say Griselda, I mean them and their affiliates. So I've been rocking with Fleet Lord, AM Early Morning. Like, I went back for 7 for 7 just because I was,
Okay.
I'm cooking pot. I got the pots cooking on the stove. Like,
Dance with my dogs in the
like,
nighttime.
that's just what I've been on, bro. I ain't been listening. I've been ready. Like, and I've been checking. I just got a chance to check out some of Kid Bodie too. So, shout out to homie Kid Bodie, bro. Oh wait, I'm gonna take y'all back on this one though. I'm checking out the Dayton family. I don't know if y'all up on that, man. Look,
okay,
they from Flint, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? They were back in the day. You know what I mean? And I was checking out that What's On My Mind. I'm
gonna be 100 with you.
Come on.
I used to think the Dayton family was from the city, bro.
Cause they said the same night housed it. That song over there.
They was from the South.
That and because like
Ohio. I thought they was from Ohio.
On the shout out to the Chappelle boys, all the boys who grew up on 74th and Chappelle.
Okay.
Right? We ain't know no better. Rap was like, like I ain't even gonna. That's too much to go into. But I just thought the Dayton family was from the city. Shout out to all the Chappelle
Flint,
boys.
Michigan, man. They held it down for the Midwest.
What you listening to?
I've been listening to a lot of Kanye lately, even though he's been in the news. So,
Under the good act though. Kanye
my fam, and I can't wait until I feel like there's gonna be this aha moment with Black people where we're all gonna link up mentally, and it's gonna be like, fuck, this is what Kanye was talking about. As far as with slavery, owning your masters, he say he Moses of the music game right now. I don't know if y'all been following him, but he say shit. He been putting out the game out there for artists to own their records. He want to see the contracts. He want to give the music game back to the art. Well, has it ever been with the artists?
No.
Never. Ever.
It's been his hand behind that society for a very long time.
And you know what I said this week after listening to Kanye is like, it's so fucked up because, of course, it was the Jewish folk who was running the music industry. I think it's so fucked up that listening back in the 90s.
You're going to get a Vlad quote in a minute.
And back in the 90s, when so many Black people were getting into the music industry and taking control and coming up, as far as like LaFace and all of that shit, just looking at some of the stories that come out, I think it's really fucked up that they adopted some of those habits and fucked so many of us out of our money. Well, not but fuck so many Black artists out of their money and all of this shit, because it's like, damn, we supposed to be here. You know what I mean? You see the story of Tony Braxton TLC, goddamn it, what's the De La Soul?
Shit, people on
And it's
death
like,
row.
and it's like,
People
God
on death row.
damn,
Like,
you
a
know what I
lot of
mean?
artists came up like that you find out later on, and this is why I'm trying to make sure I preach.
Let's go back.
Right.
Let's go back to the 60s.
Come on.
What's bro name?
Further than that,
When we was watching Cadillac Records,
Muddy Waters,
what he
Yeah.
said,
Etta James,
I'm
Chuck
make you famous, I'm
Berry.
gonna make you Chuck Berry. When he said I'm gonna make you famous, I'm gonna make you rich, and he said we need to switch seats.
Yup,
Right.
yup.
Like that
That
was
shit
real.
crazy.
Like, I don't want to be famous, nigga.
Yeah.
Give me them paper.
That's a whole
I can be
different
good.
conversation.
But that's what I say about I was telling Wild about Wolf when the motherfucker say shit, just pay me what you owe me. I don't need no advance. Like I'ma sing and you gonna pay me for that.
Right then and
That's it.
Don't give me nothing extra earlier, because then now you talk about, oh yeah, you owe me that plus the interest that was on interest. Nigga, I ain't asked you for no loan.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know what I'm worth. Let me go ahead and work this up. That's why the independent artist is this thing. I don't know if y'all saw the video that we posted. I just want to throw this out there. Did y'all fit? Oh, we said what you listen to?
Not yet.
Go ahead.
You want me to?
Go ahead, I'm done.
Okay, so besides Mos Def and Lupe, I definitely checked out Tory Lanez, as y'all know. I was listening to some Neo this week, Mary J. Blige. Still been in my Polo G bag.
Okay.
Lil Baby, because that's one of my favorite artists. Ella May, Jay-Z, of course. Meek Mill.
Of course, Jay-Z.
Come on, bro, don't do it like that. But,
I mean, of course.
But like
You said Meek Mill.
Meek Mill.
So you just been having a lot of hollering in your ear, huh?
Nah.
That's what that nigga be doing.
Hell no.
I used to pray for times like this and rhymes like this. Like
So I had to
I know
shine
that.
like that to shine like
Like
this.
I know that motherfucking volume in it. Motherfucker had to turn his shit all the way down. Like this
But you
nigga.
ain't feel that right here, like shine like this.
I heard
like,
your little chest. Okay,
but you
moving
ain't
on.
feel that though. When you
Nah,
when I said
I
that,
didn't.
you gotta feel it like.
Yeah, I ain't feel it.
I've been listening to some Nas and Megan Thee Stallion too, though.
Woo! I'm in my bag,
And-
bitch.
And Lil Durk. You know something. I'm gonna say this. Durk don't get his credit, bro.
Nah, you don't.
He don't get his credit, and I understand in the city why certain people in the city feel the way they feel. But if you take away certain things, right, and we ain't gotta say them, y'all from the city, y'all know.
No doubt.
If you take away certain things and just listen to the music, unbiased, you'll say, Durk nice.
He said he the voice of the streets.
Durk
The
nice.
voice of the youth. This is what he say.
I kind of agree. Like
Everybody
agree.
been. Look, in a couple of. I don't know if you've been influenced by a couple of interviews of his. Nas put
Nope.
him on the joint.
I did not.
Wallow shot him out.
Y'all gotta remember, I do watch those shows, but I fuck with Durk before that.
And he actually been getting some good features. I can't even lie, like some
Forget
real.
the features.
some real top-notch
let's
features,
forget the features.
bro.
Let's just talk about him and his music. Like
We talked about him before. Didn't we do a whole show on
Who?
him and Chief Keef?
Who?
Yeah, we did him. Yeah, with Durk.
it was Durk against
Was
Keith.
it Durk against Keith or Durk against?
No, it was.
We did Lil Durk though.
Yeah,
I
Durk
can't
against
remember
Keith.
against
It was Durk against Keith. We did. Y'all go check out the past episodes on our YouTube page right now.
No
About Hip Hop
doubt.
Show.
So that's it. Like you had something you was finna.
Oh, I was talking about that. I wanted to go back to the council culture just real quick.
Mhm.
I don't really be with it neither, except for this one.
Who you canceling?
That's Vlad, G.
Oh, we definitely got it. He ain't part of the culture though. Like,
Hey,
but they make him a part of.
He's
the culture.
one of the. We made him a part of the culture.
That's
Actually,
what I'm getting at.
right, and that's the problem with it.
Y'all need
Like,
some more in y'all glass before we
Nah,
get up out of
I'm
here?
straight.
see how he
Hell
make
no.
bo-
We're
he
gonna take
switch
one shot
bottles
before
up.
we get out of here.
On the
That
gang,
nigga
on
switch
the
bottles.
mind,
Did you
watch
see
this
that?
weekend.
All right,
Talk
so
about
look,
cancel
right,
culture. We gonna take a quick shot.
If y'all go
Finish
to our IG page, Baffa Hip Hop. No, it's Baffa 1, right?
Yep.
Baffa on IG. You go check that out right now. You'll see the video up there that we did where you see Vlad talking to DL Hughley, and he tried to go quote the minister, and it was a misquote pretty much. Where it could start a lot of shit because he got a lot of viewership and people watched it.
You tried to make the minister seem as if he was
a hateful
terrorist
person,
and
yeah.
he disrespected a bunch of different cultures.
Yeah.
I actually watched the minister July 4th.
Yes, sir.
I actually watched it and I seen the minister talk about
Oh. This is what happened when our people allow other motherfuckers as guests in their house and let them get too comfortable.
Damn.
Motherfuckers should always know
Damn.
the boundaries and which of the people that they are around. But motherfuckers be ready to handshake and oh yeah, you could get me on and all of this other bullshit and
talk your shit.
That I'm just
And
leaving it. I don't want to get disrespectful at nobody.
I seen him. Let me be clear. I don't have a religious representation, right?
Okay.
I believe in God, but I don't have a religious representation though. So I can listen to a Buddhist monk, I can listen to the minister speak, I can listen to a Christian pastor speak. I don't have like no representation or nothing.
Let's go.
I don't have a religious representation, rather, right?
Be about spirituality, brother.
1,000,000%.
The truth. I like that.
So listening to the minister speak, I wanted to hear what his truth was, or what he was going to speak upon. And he talked about specific people.
Yes.
Not a specific race or nationality, but a specific person. Meaning, he talked about, he mentioned Bill Gates. He mentioned certain people, like I can't quote him quote for quote.
Right.
But he mentioned certain people and said, there's going to be a day that you're going to have to meet your maker, because you're doing some foul shit. He never said Jewish people were foul for this. He never said that Muslim people was in charge of this. Or he never said Christian people was responsible for this. Buddhist people did that. He didn't do that. And that's what Vlad made him out to say.
And was misquoted him.
Misquoted him.
Once he misquoted him, it came out that he misquoted him. And the people who he had as regulars on it, which is Godfrey and what's God body name? You know what I'm talking about. Him and Godfrey do the show together. Him, Godfrey, and Raw Digger. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Damn, y'all, I hate when I'm bad with names, bro. He from what was the group
Lord,
he was with? Yeah,
Lord Finesse.
Yeah, from Brand Nubian. What's his name? He was with Brand Nubian. Lord Jamal.
Hey,
there we go.
I can't never remember the second name. I always remember Lord.
Thank you. He got it. So they do a podcast together. So they went and they said they talked to Vlad. Now, mind you, let me throw this out there because I didn't know this until Godfrey let it be known. Vlad is married to a black woman, has mixed kids. Found this out. I was like, damn. So this way it goes to Ray. They say, "Hey, look, man, you know you was bogus." They even in the clip you'll see the actual quote from the minister.
I ain't gonna take this.
You got the actual quote from the minister in there, right? Where how he broke it down, and when he said pick up a rock, he was really talking about the truth. Speaking of no, bro, I think you should have just left that alone. So when that happened, right? They said they called them. And they hollered at him, look, man, you need to do this. Woo, woo. He said, I apologize, just the arrogance of the man. I apologize when the minister sits down and talk with me.
Get the fuck.
This is what they report. So this is where it goes into this how you know it's arrogance behind this shit now. And as a media personality,
you that the minister gotta sit down and talk to you.
He said, and if you notice in that clip, he said, I've interviewed a lot of FOI, a lot of people from the Nation of Islam. What does that have to do with you misquoting this man and stating what you stating and not coming back and apologizing for the misquote? That's all. Apologize for this nigga.
I fucking my shoe up. Y'all see my shoe?
Apologize for the misquote. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I believe that's where the council culture need to come to play with shit like that happen. Look, man up for it. Like they tried to cancel Gilly, but Gilly apologized, not just apologized, but explained what he was talking about and said, y'all only took a part of the clip. Y'all ain't take the whole clip down. Put the whole clip out. You know what I mean? But
again, that's what the fuck we get for allowing these guests to get too comfortable with our people.
Shout out Dame Dash for I've been throwing that shit out there, bro.
Too fucking comfortable. For him to even say that, he need to sit down and talk. And that goes back to the fucking Constitution. We only 3/4 of human according to the Constitution, and this is how motherfuckers see us.
Let's be clear.
You know, he is of Jewish descent as well. That's why he was pissed off.
The minister don't owe nobody nothing, right? And we're gonna get out of here on this note. I met the minister one time. I never have a conversation with the minister. Let me put this out there because I don't want y'all, because you looking at me like, bro, how the fuck you meet the minister?
No.
I didn't meet the minister. I met the minister because I was at the Art of Rap show DJing. Shout out to K Valentine, shout out to Kiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
I DJ'd the K Valentine set on the Art of Rap show with Ice-T, Public Enemy, Mobb Deep, Naughty by Nature, like Crucial Conflict. I'm missing some people.
I remember that. I remember. I was supposed to be there. Wasn't it Rakim and there was something on it? Was Rakim? Was there?
No. Curtis Blow was there.
Yeah,
Furious Five was there. Like, it was some names on that joint, right? So I'm sorry if I left anybody off who was who I didn't mention, but I was after our set, we just chilling, right? We was first. We opened up, of course.
Okay.
They came, like I was standing like right in the front row, and they was like, "Excuse me, sir, you need to move a little bit to the side." I'm backstage,
right?
But you know, on the side of the stage, like you gotta walk past me, and you gotta come back past me to speak. I'm gonna tell y'all how close I am because I'm a fan of this hip hop thing. Coco is right here. I'm right here. Coco with the baby just had the baby, and like I'm right there. Like,
okay. You
like I meet
Coco
everybody.
like that?
Like no. We ain't putting that out there. That I would no.
So to say he had because he known to have a Coco. So he was next to Coco with the Coco.
I was in speaking distance of everybody, so I spoke to Ice-T, spoke to Coco. I seen the whole situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing everything and everybody. It was like, yo, you need to clear this space right here.
Okay.
So I moved over a little bit. They gave me, told me where I need to stand. And they was like, these two chairs right here, they reserved for the minister. But I'm like, the minister, mind you, the Bishop Don Juan is there. Like, it's a lot of people in this joint.
Right. Church on the move.
All of a sudden,
Tabernacle.
All of a sudden, the space get clear. Like,
okay,
everybody is moved. Like, get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
The minister and his right hand man.
His son.
I'm a DJ. I don't know who this other person was, but it was two people. They came and they sat down.
His son.
And they enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
And I was able to walk past and shake hands, and he was like, "How you doing, brother?" And I felt
like this black president just talked to you. Oh God! Like, look,
listen to me. Like, holy shit! Like,
yeah.
I just wanted to say that I experienced that moment.
Yeah.
So for you to disrespect that man in a manner that you did was super foul. Like, nah, bro. For a conversation,
he just want to talk to the minister, bro.
He don't owe you no conversation, bro. Like, why do he need to sit down and talk to you? For you to do that, for you to do what you're doing already, for you to say, well, he did, and because I appreciate who the minister sit down and speak with already. Because if he going on your platform, he gotta respect it. DJ MH to the Wild Smash Cat, give him y'all
Radio Rahima or Radio Rahima 312 everywhere.
Y'all can find me in St. Louis rolling on dub. I forgot
rolling up.
All that other stuff I be forgetting.
Wow,
but hey, Smash Cash ENT, Smash Cash Radio. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook.
On, bro. Do that shit
that's on Twitter.
I'm doing this shit.
That's on Snapchat. Smash Cash Radio. Make sure y'all go like the pages. Get in tune with me, man.
I need y'all to follow me on at DJ MH 2DA everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, like the page on Facebook. Check out the website, djmh.com. If anybody got something that I can use to clean my Pumas,
this guy here,
I
man.
need y'all to hit me with the shit.
Look, this guy.
Because I just fucked up my Pumas. Shout out to the Puma plug. Y'all like these, by the way?
Look,
I'm gonna start doing my shoes, like letting y'all.
That's from that overzealous bullshit. He could have just left shit the way it was. But make sure y'all check me out. I am a brand ambassador for Raina Ray's Apparel. So make sure y'all check out the link in my bio on Facebook and Instagram and order some shit. That shit for curvy women, big ass booties. You don't see through it, and goddamn it, you can wash it, and that shit still gonna be the same color.
Cheers to you.
Hey, make sure artists. Y'all check us out if y'all want to get your track spent at the beginning, so you can make sure people could comment and let y'all know what they think about the track. Again, if y'all just get to the show, we about to get up out of here. Start it back over. Check out the track by Kid Bodie. What's it called again?
Kick Punch.
Make sure y'all check that out. Let us know what y'all think about it. And artists, get in tune with us, man. Y'all know how we get down. It's bar for bar. It's your boy Wow. Hold on. We gonna do this one
DJ
here.
MH to the Radio Rahima.
Squad. Gang.
Cheers to everybody. We out.